It all started at Harvard. The Orpheus Chamber Orchestra was the subject of a case study that focused on how the players successfully exercised shared leadership in their music making.
There's no chance of the leader attribution error operating in the Orpheus Chamber Orchestra because there's nobody on the podium. Indeed, there's no podium at all, okay? And yet, audiences flock to their concerts. Critics give them very good notices for the work that they do. But even more than that, the orchestra itself has gotten better and better and better as an ensemble over these 3 decades. And the individuals within the orchestra, they tell us, and our measures suggest, never cease in their professional musical growth over time. And the question is, Orpheus is a bit of a mutant form. It doesn't look like all the other orchestras that you would see. And in social systems, just as in biology, one can often learn a lot from mutant forms. So I want to help my students and my colleagues learn what they can learn from this orchestra that operates differently than most large orchestras operate.
The Orpheus Chamber Orchestra was founded in 1972 by a group of musicians who aspired to create a new kind of orchestra, one that would give each individual the opportunity to create and take responsibility for the music.
Play the notes choppy.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Wow, we have to really sort this out.
Yeah, so, you know, my part is really screwed up compared to the score. There are a lot of dynamics that are in the score that are not in my part.
It's the very first rehearsal that we will do on a piece. We'll have what we call the core, and it's usually made up of the principal players of each section without the rest of the section. And what we'll do is play through the score and try to decide overall what kind of basic interpretation we want to do with the piece. It makes it more efficient that we have not a definitive idea of what we're going to do, but we have a sort of a general sense of what we would like to do with the piece. When the orchestra's here, the other players can certainly speak up and say that they totally disagree with something the core has decided, and the group will sometimes accept that, sometimes reject the idea. So it's not like it limits the rest of the functioning of the group, but it gives us a head start of just being able to have a direction of where we're going once the full ensemble does come in.
Can we try to finish this? Yes.